Forget France. Now dress yourselves.
Teach you to be quiet.
We know that's useless, so we do our best to break you.
It's the year 1931. A man named Papillon is breaking into a safe to steal diamonds. He takes the jewels, climbs out of the window without being seen, and walks through the busy streets of Paris to a club. There, he hands the diamonds to the boss of the French Mafia. The boss is pleased with Papillon, but warns him that if he ever betrays him, he will be dealt with quickly.
Caught this goat singing like a canary to the police.
Later, Papillon meets the love of his life, Nanette. He gives her a necklace he also took from the safe, one he kept for himself.
A couple of the big ones for us.
He also tells her that he kept a few diamonds hidden. Someone from the Mafia notices all of this. Papillon and Nanette spend the night drinking and enjoying a romantic evening together.
It's him.
But the next morning, detectives arrive and arrest Papillon for the murder of a pimp who was at the same club the previous night. Papillon remembers the Mafia beating the pimp and realizes he is being framed. He assures Nanette he'll be fine because he has an alibi. He was with her all night. However, when Papillon meets Nanette in prison,
You need to appeal.
he tells her there's no point in appealing the case.
Nanette, this is a frame-up.
The system is corrupt, and powerful people have set him up. He has been given a life sentence. Papillon says his focus now is on escaping, but since he doesn't know how long it will take,
Tonight you need to forget about me.
Nanette should forget him and move on. A man named Juliet overhears this and tells Papillon he will need a lot of money to escape.
Let's keep going, let's keep going.
Soon after, Papillon has a medical checkup along with other new prisoners.
You are the property of the penal administration of French Guiana.
They are told they will be sent to a prison in the penal colony of French Guiana, a place so harsh that no one has ever escaped alive.
Forget France. Now dress yourselves.
On the ship to the prison, Juliet points out a man named Louis Degas, a skilled counterfeiter who made millions from his crimes.
Make sure no one takes this hammock.
Papillon approaches Degas
I saved you a spot next to me.
and warns him that everyone on the ship wants his money, which puts him in danger. Papillon offers to protect Degas in exchange for funding his escape.
You're a good judge of character.
Degas refuses, thinking the guards will keep him safe. That night, one inmate kills the man next to Degas and cuts him open to steal hidden money. Degas realizes the guards don't care if prisoners kill each other. The next morning, he accepts Papillon's offer.
I've reconsidered your offer.
He says that if Papillon protects him until he is settled in the prison, he will give him all the money he needs. Papillon makes it clear he will escape alone.
I have no intention of escaping.
And Degas says that's fine since he has an appeal in court and expects to be free soon. The following night, an inmate comes at Degas with a knife, but Papillon sees it and attacks him. A violent fight breaks out, and after several minutes, the guards finally step in. They check the prisoner's hands and see that Papillon has been fighting. As punishment, they tie him in a position where he can't move. The next morning, the ship reaches the prison island.
I'm gonna get myself sent to the hospital.
Juliet, who managed to steal a knife during the fight, injures his own knee to be sent to the infirmary. The other prisoners are addressed by the chief warden,
I know many of you at this very moment are thinking about escape. Feel free to try whenever you like.
who warns them that even if they escape the guards' bullets, they will face the sea full of sharks. He says the first escape attempt will earn 2 years in solitary confinement, and the second will earn 5 years in solitary, followed by life at Devil's Island, a place worse than hell. Once prison life begins,
Keep your eyes open and don't move.
Papillon quickly makes connections. He asks the man in charge of work assignments to place him and Degas in the infirmary. Degas tries to help,
He has yet to be tamed. And you're obviously a very important, very, very busy
but his
man.
polite manners from high society don't go over well in prison. The man says it will cost them $1,000. For such a high price, Papillon asks for cigarettes too. Degas adds that he wants a notebook for his art. The next day, news spreads that someone has escaped from the infirmary. Papillon thinks it might be Juliet, and this gives him hope that escaping is possible.
Route 0.
Papillon and Degas are about to be assigned to the infirmary
Mr. Degas, stop!
when the deputy warden recognizes Degas. He says his son-in-law was caught with counterfeit bonds made by Degas, and as revenge, he assigns both of them to work in the mines. One day, Degas is drawing his wife's portrait and says he's sure she will work on his appeal and get him out. Papillon doubts this, saying that now she has all his money, she's free to live her own life and probably won't spend it trying to help him. Later, while pushing a cart, Degas tells Papillon he has stomach trouble and has lost the money he hides in his body. Papillon stops the cart and retrieves it before the guards notice. During a break, Papillon meets a man named Celier, who was once in the Navy like him before turning to crime. Celier says if Papillon can plan an escape, he has friends who can bring a boat to the island. On the way back, guards give a ride to a local pimp who brings women for them. Papillon offers him $2,000 to arrange a boat, but the pimp asks for $5,000 and says he will only be there for 3 more weeks. Back at the prison, more inmates try to attack Degas, and Papillon defends him. During the fight, Papillon bites off part of a man's ear. Afterward, Papillon snaps at Degas, frustrated that he constantly risks his life because Degas is such an easy target. That night, Degas says he wants to escape with Papillon, as he doesn't think he'll survive until his appeal. Papillon refuses, saying Degas is too fragile and would slow him down. All the prisoners are gathered.
Watch me go to hell!
And Juliet is brought before them. His escape attempt failed, and in the process, he killed a guard. His punishment is execution. The guillotine falls, and Juliet is gone. Papillon and Degas are ordered to carry his body into the jungle. Seeing the blood from Juliet's neck, Degas freezes in shock.
Get up, you little worm.
The guard begins whipping him, and Papillon steps in, knocking the guard out. Papillon takes the chance to run. Guards chase him, but he manages to slip away without injury. Degas is taken back to prison. That night, Papillon reaches the pimp's house, ready to leave on his boat. But the pimp betrays him. Armed men surround Papillon. The pimp admits that no matter how much Papillon pays, the chief warden will pay double for a captured escapee. Papillon is sent back to the prison.
Now you'll be transferred to the island of the
The warden announces that Papillon will spend the next 2 years in solitary confinement on another island. He explains that solitary is meant to crush a prisoner's mind and destroy all hope.
It's no rehabilitation. We know that's useless. So we do our best to break you.
Inside, Papillon learns that silence is absolute, no speaking at all. He tries to keep his mind sharp, but the guard he once knocked out shows up to beat him. One day, Papillon finds a coconut in his water with a note saying he'll get one every day. He realizes Degas must be bribing a guard. The small act gives him hope. He starts exercising to keep himself strong. Eventually, a guard finds the coconut and reports it. The warden demands to know who's helping Papillon. Papillon refuses to tell.
You're choosing another man's life over your own.
So his food is cut in half. Months pass. His body shows signs of malnutrition. The warden offers him a full meal in exchange for the name of his helper. Papillon pushes the plate back toward the warden. Furious, the warden orders Papillon to be kept in total darkness. In the blackness, Papillon drifts between memories and hallucinations. He sees Degas dressed as a mime, and imagines cracking open a safe in the wall. Eventually, the safe opens on its own, as if something in his mind has also opened. 2 years later, Papillon is taken from his cell, weak and unconscious, and placed in the infirmary. Degas, now working as the warden's bookkeeper, visits him. At first, Papillon appears vacant, and Degas apologizes, admitting Papillon was right about his wife. She left him and married his lawyer. Suddenly,
Well, to hell with her then.
Papillon makes a cheeky comment and smiles, revealing he's been faking his madness to stay in the infirmary. He says solitary changed him, and if he escapes, he'll live a different life.
I just got used to the silence.
Degas tells him that on Sunday, local politicians will visit and the warden will show them a movie. The guards will be distracted, a perfect chance to escape. They'll need Celia to arrange a boat.
Leave now! Leave!
Papillon pretends to go wild, shouting at Degas to leave, so the guards sedate him. He secretly hides the sedative. Later, Papillon hears the infirmary guard harassing a young inmate named Maturette. He tells Maturette about the escape plan.
We got room for one more. I need you to distract that turnkey.
And says his part is to distract the guard on Sunday night. Maturette reluctantly agrees, warning the plan had better work. Celia injures himself to get into the infirmary.
I had to cut myself to get in here.
Papillon gives Degas the sedatives he's collected so he can slip them into the guards' drinks. Sunday night arrives. Degas serves the drugged drinks. Maturette keeps the guard occupied, while Papillon and Celia make weapons from bedposts and knock the guard out. The three sneak past the guards and wait for Degas.
Go inside. Everybody go inside.
But rain drives everyone inside, ruining the distraction. Celia says to leave Degas, but Papillon insists on waiting. Degas arrives with keys to the watchtower. The rain has cut the power, giving them cover. They climb the tower, jump down, all but Degas land well. So Papillon and Maturette carry him. They meet Celia's contact, pay him, and set out to sea. But the boat is full of holes.
Lucky to be here. Keep sailing.
And Celia warns it can't hold 4 men. He suggests throwing Degas overboard. Papillon refuses. As a storm approaches, Celia becomes more aggressive and pulls a knife. A fight breaks out, Maturette is knocked overboard, and Celia nearly kills Papillon. But Degas stabs him repeatedly.
Stop! Stop!
Maturette climbs back aboard, and together they toss Celia's body into the sea. The storm hits, and all 3 are knocked unconscious. Papillon wakes up in a hut in Colombia, greeted by a nun who says she knows where he's from but will accept him if he repents and finds God. Papillon finds Degas and tells him to come, but Degas refuses. He's too shaken. Papillon decides to leave, but sees police arriving. He runs back to get Degas. Maturette tries to escape and is shot. The nun had called the police. For this second escape attempt, Papillon gets 5 years in solitary. He emerges looking frail, but alive, the first man to survive that long.
What were you living for?
The warden asks how, but Papillon doesn't answer. He's sent to Devil's Island, a prison surrounded by deadly cliffs. There he finds Degas, who was sent 5 years earlier. Degas gives him shelter and food. One night, Papillon wakes Degas and explains his plan. The ocean currents can carry a raft to the mainland.
See? We ride the current to freedom.
They build it from coconuts, but on the day of the escape, Degas decides to stay,
I need to stay.
saying he belongs here. Papillon understands, pushes the raft into the waves, and jumps. He survives the fall, shouting in triumph as the current carries him away. Decades later, in 1969, an elderly Papillon returns to France. He brings his memoirs and Degas' drawings to a publisher. Though still wanted in France, he has come home to tell his story. This film is based on the true life of Henri Charrière, known as Papillon. Henri Charrière's story, immortalized as Papillon, is more than just a tale of prison breaks and daring escapes. It's a reminder of the unbreakable will of the human spirit. His courage, cunning, and relentless pursuit of freedom continue to inspire people around the world. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from history and beyond. Thanks for watching.